Hello, my name is Dr. Charles Miller. I am an aerospace engineer working at Spaceport America. Before I came to Spaceport America, I had a long career in industry as an engineer, and then I went back to school at New Mexico State University to get my doctorate in astronomy. And today, I'm here to talk to you about observing the sky. And one of the most prominent objects you will see when observing the sky is the moon. You can observe the moon with your own eyes, and there's a lot of interesting things you can notice, not even needing any instruments like binoculars or telescopes. So the first thing I want to do is give you an idea of how big the moon is compared to the Earth and how far away it is. So first let's look at the size. So to do that, I have a soccer ball. This represents the Earth in this demonstration. Soccer ball is about 8 inches in diameter, so that gives us a scale of about 1 inch for 1,000 miles. So compared to that, the moon is 1/4 the diameter of the Earth. So on this scale, about 2 inches. So about the relative size of the soccer ball to the ball here are the relative sizes of the Earth and the moon. You may see this in a lot of books. It looks like this if they draw it to scale. Often they'll show you how the moon goes around the Earth, and we'll talk about that as well. But the one thing that would be wrong in that diagram is the scale of the distance from the Earth to the moon. At this scale, the moon would be much, much further away. So next, we want to show you at this scale how far the Earth is from the moon. So at this scale, 1 inch equals 1,000 miles. How far is the Earth to the moon? Well, here we have our soccer ball. We can see on it that we have the International Space Station, not to scale, it's not that large. But the distance from the surface of the Earth is about right, about 250 miles above the Earth, so that's about 1/4 of an inch. So the space station, Hubble telescope, lots of other satellites orbit about that distance from the Earth. It's not very far. If we look at other satellites like weather satellites, communication satellites, they orbit about 22,000 miles above the Earth in what we call a geosynchronous orbit that takes 1 day to go around the Earth. So if we take a look here at this scale, that's about here. So here's about where we would see weather satellites orbiting the Earth. So now where does the moon go? Well, at this scale, the moon, being 240,000 miles from Earth, would be about 240 inches away from our soccer globe, about 20 feet. So let's take a look. Right about here. So at this scale, this is the distance and the relative sizes of the Earth and the moon.